Ripple has stated that over $600 trillion, 0 cents worth of real estate assets will be added to the XRP ledger by tokenization. This means that in 4 days, each XRP will be worth over $11,789.19. This is really big because it has two parts. Ripple have tokenized over $654 trillion, $390 billion, 0 cents in the world real estate market on the XRP ledger, saying in public that they are building on it and have tested it. They also said that they've met and talked with the Ripple team over the last 2 years while developing RealFi to talk about the XRP ledger's technical capabilities. These helpful conversations gave them more information about the XRP ledger and showed how RealFi is building on it in new and interesting ways. That is, they've talked to and met with the Ripple team and have chosen to build RealFi on the AXRP ledger instead of any other ecosystem. In the same way, this is why the global real estate market is about to open more than $654 trillion, $390 billion, 0 cents, and it's very fast. This is set to begin at noon Eastern Time on June 7, 2025. Based on my study, I found that many of the experts and analysts who say the price of XRP will reach $11,000, 0 cents, or even $12,000, 0 cents. Some of them even say it will reach $70. They all agree on the same date, June 7th, which is in less than 4 days. We'll talk more about this in the movie as it goes on because we find out more about how the XRP ledger is tokenizing real estate, which is really driving the XRP ledger and XRP to new heights. Also, before we start, we want to make it clear that we are working with Apple to give everyone watching this video free XRP. You can get a lot of free money that you can then use to buy more XRP. All you have to do is sign up and hold using the link in the description and make a trade. Once you're done, you'll have $100, 0 cents in free money that you can use to buy XRP or any other cryptocurrency. You can do whatever you want, but it's free money, so I strongly suggest that you do it. Of course, XRP is already starting to pump as we talk about it. It is now worth $2.24, which is 2% more than it was yesterday. The market as a whole is down 2%. Why? The reason for this is that RealFi publicly announced that the launch of the Real token, which will make the $654 trillion, 0 cents possible, will happen on the XRP ledger on June 7, 2025 at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They also said that the Phase 1 sale of the Real token will only include 100 million tokens. This is the start of a planned rollout that will help tokenize the $654 trillion, $390 billion, 0 cents global real estate market within the RealFi ecosystem. After that, you can go to payrealfi.com to find out more. This is their webpage. I mean, this is a huge step forward for the XRP system. Now you can pay for everything with a single coin based on the XRP ledger, and it does show that the Real token and of course XRP will be the two currencies that can be used for a global currency and a universal platform for paying for real estate. The real estate community will also have unified payments, tokenized real estate, and access from anywhere in the world. You'll see that they are important when you scroll all the way to the bottom. I mean, they've already teamed up with the XRP Ledger, Sologenic, XMagnetic, Ben Exchange, and a bunch of other big companies. This is now certain. Real estate is one of the most important assets as shown by the $600 trillion, 0 cents figure released by the Ripple X dev team and the official Ripple Labs X page and website. The first tokenization for Dubai title deeds, which was built on the XRP ledger, is now live on the chain. Just the fact that they brought this up is huge because it means they're officially confirming that RealFi, which talks about tokenizing $600 trillion, 0 cents, is real. It's also possible that Ripple and RealFi work together even though they haven't said so. Even in this post, RealFi didn't say for sure that they're working with Ripple. This is really close. Plus, since the connection between RealFi and Ripple is so strong, we might as well say that they work together. It's clear that RealFi and Ripple are very much on the same page based on their new relationship, their work together, their meetings, and their conversations. There you have it. Several analysts have stated that when the value of XRP hits $654 trillion, $390 billion, 0 cents, the price will be around $12,000, 0 cents. The real question is what the price of XRP will be right now as it happens. It's also possible that the price of XRP could go up to $50, 0 cents, or $49.88. One analyst proved this in real time as he went through the whole process. Next, I'd like to show you this clip, but first I'd like to talk about the fact that over 100 banks are now using XRP for global payment solutions. This is being led by another project that is very bullish right now. As you can see, 100 banks are on the Accept ledger. However, the biggest DeFi project, the Crypto Trading Fund, is adding millions of new users and using it to offer payment benefits. So they set up a way to pay and get benefits. Apple has now added one of the biggest real estate companies in Dubai to their list of partners. This comes after adding Amazon and Walmart. Everything is going on right in front of us. And the market value of that token is only $20 billion, 0 cents. The price of the seed token would rise to over $740, 0 cents. It's only worth 42 cents right now, or 0.042 XRP. I mean, these prices are really low, but the year that could come is crazy. But once more, let's play the clip. This is the thing that most people don't know about XRP. Then some will say that XRP would have to reach a market cap of around $2 trillion, 0 cents, or $2,500 billion, 0 cents, before it could get the fifth, or $40, 0 cents. Finally, this is where those people go wrong the most. The price of XRP is that in order for it to reach 2 trillion, about 1.4 trillion has to be brought into the market. That is completely and totally not true. To get to that $2.50 trillion market cap, only about $20 billion, 0 cents, or $30 billion, 0 cents would need to flow into XRP in a short time. A lot of people who don't like XRP don't get how market cap and input are two different things. Bitcoin is about $2 trillion, 0 cents right now, and it will reach $4 trillion, 0 cents. Money doesn't have to come into the market by itself for that to happen. It doesn't work that way. Just let me give you an example. This is how it works when funding is low. Right now, crypto is more likely than any other product to lose value when there isn't enough money to buy it. That a lot of money has to come into a market that is already strong to change the prices. A great deal more cash. When compared to the stock market, crypto is only 15 years old, so the market is still young. It must be like crypto, right? There's a little more money coming in, but the market cap changes a lot. Let me show you what I mean. Right now, and I'm going to lie here, as you can see, this is not quite how it works, but it's close. It doesn't work just like this, but this is a good example of how it works. In this case, you have a house, an area with 100 houses, and a house about 500,000 is how much each house is worth. That means that the market value of our company is around $50 million, 0 cents. Now, I walk into that house and say, man, I really want one of these. It's not for sale. One of the homes I like, tell them I'll buy it. He says, no, I'm not selling. Why should I give you 600, not for sale? 700 instead of 7,800, won't sell. Why should I give you $1 million right now? He sold the